joined now by Republican Congressman Larry Bucshon, who happens to be a medical doctor as well, a surgeon, as a matter of fact, so that would make you uniquely qualified to certainly talk about the issues here. But what do you make of the debate the last few days? You're probably in that camp that thinks at least the individual mandate is going away, or betting on that, are you?
Well, I think the individual mandate is going to go away. I mean, if you look at what the American people think, 2/3 of the American people think it's clearly unconstitutional. I think the justice has heard a good argument that it is unconstitutional. And for the first time in American history, the federal government is going to force American citizens to buy a product that they may or may not want. So I'm very optimistic after the first 3 days of after the oral arguments.
Well, what if it does go away, and you can draw on your experiences as a doctor or speak as a congressman in answering that question? But what if it does go away? Then what? Do we go ahead with other parts of the law, some of which individually happen to be very popular, or do we strike down the whole thing and start from scratch?
Well, I think we start from scratch. I mean, if you look at the amount of money that the Obama administration was predicting they would collect from the penalties, using that to pay for other parts of their expansion of Medicaid, for example, without the individual mandate and without that revenue, the whole bill, the whole Obamacare program, in my view, falls apart.
Right.
And it's such a massive bill, 2,500 pages or so, that I think it'd be impossible legislatively to correct that.
But you got to do something, don't you? I mean, has your experience told you that? And if so, if you're starting from scratch, then what? Then where do you start? Because it took us forever. It took us generations even to get to this point.
Well, the Republicans put up an alternative to Obamacare at the committee level with a substitute bill when Obamacare was at the committee level. We'll start there. Tort reform, insurance across state lines, expanding health savings accounts. These are the things that we know that'll get the private sector marketplace to be more competitive and drive down costs.
We'll wait till June, see what the court comes up with. The Congressman Larry Bucshon, thank you very much for coming on today.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Thank you.